Ready? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is School FM and other media institution. We are here at the grounds of the National Elections Commission. Senator Dillon is also here. Senator, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We want you to bring us up to speed. Your presence here this morning.
Fine, thank you. Let me say good morning to your listeners in Liberia and good day wherever they are. We are at the Elections Commission here today, as you can see. I just went in there. I met with one of the commissioners, and he said to me that the questions that I have can be answered singularly. So we'll wait for the chair of the commission and the executive director so that they can address our concerns that we have regarding the elections.
What are some of the concerns that you have that you want the National Elections Commission to address?
We want to know about the final registration role and why it has not been published and distributed to political parties and stakeholders, including independent candidates. We want to know what the funding for the election has been provided. Because when the chair addressed the press yesterday, she made conflicting statements. And the reason why we are insisting on these things because if there is no sufficient funding or the funding has not been provided by the Ministry of Finance, we run the risk of problem. The Election Commission appeared before the Senate on the 29th of August and I specifically asked the direct question. Do you have the funding for the election that includes a likely possible runoff? And the commissioners told us, no, there's a balanced amount. If we don't have the balanced amount and in the name of no money to delay the election further in a runoff, there may likely be problems. And we as stakeholders we want to ensure, because as a senator, I know there's a budget that was passed and the money was appropriated. We also want to understand why the delay in submission of the voter roll, the final voter roll. How many registered voters and where? We can only know when there's a final voter roll. And when the commission says sometime next week, it is not a definitive time, especially since their own deadline of the 18th of September has already elapsed.
All right, so Senator Dillon, my question to you is, this, in my mind, is concerning we had just 18 days to the elections. And then political parties and independent candidates, you have had the final rule in there, the FRR in a position to know exactly how to go about. So what happens just for the worst case scenario? What happens if the NEC does not publish it anytime soon? What's the danger? How dangerous is that for the process of the election?
So what we are seeking to do today is for the Election Commission to open up as to what's going on.
Are you sure they're going to do that?
They should do so.
Why if they don't?
So now you're looking for the controversial headline. Let the commission speak to us first. Then we can know the next course of action to take if they are not prepared.
Senator Dillon, this is it. Why only Unity Party constituents are concerned about this voter roll update? Citizens are not concerned about it, don't you think so?
Well, so shouldn't that answer your question?
You got to answer, sir.
Shouldn't that answer your question? If we all go into elections and one group of people contend with the delay and the lack of transparency, lack of information, and they have not been presented, at least by the public knowledge, the final voter roll, and they are not concerned at all. Shouldn't that answer your question? Maybe something is playing in the dark, and it is that thing that we're suspecting to be playing in the dark we want to bring to light.
So, Honorable Senator, why are you suspecting?
I'm suspecting that the Elections Commission is hiding something. Publish the final voter roll.
How do you think this will hinder the pending October 10 elections?
If there is no final voter roll, you can't hold elections. What are you going to use? We need the final voter roll so we can do copies.
So, Senator,
we do copies so we can spread across the country to our poll watchers.
So,
you have the time to do that?
Exactly. That is why the law gives sufficiency of time for the Election Commission to do its work. And since it has failed to do its work, we are here to ask questions and to get answers.
You earlier on spoke of funding, that the Election Commission complained that if the remainder of the funding does not come, there will not be a runoff if there be any. You are the senator. You told us that you are aware that there were funds allocated, and you do not know what those funds are not being remitted or submitted.
So sometimes when you guys come to the press conference with these people, do follow up on the chairman of the commission said the balance of 3.2 million have been delivered, made available, and at the same time, under the same breath, she said they are working on modality with the Ministry of Finance. There are two different things. If the money has been provided, it should be in the Election Commission account under the exclusive authority of the Election Commission. If you follow that by saying that meanwhile you are working on modality with the Ministry of Finance, I mean you still doing paperwork, or maybe the check is not mature, no money. We need answers. We need the right answer. Do you have the money, yes or no? If you don't have the money, let us know. What happened to the voter roll, the final voter roll? Has the number increased or decreased after cleaning it? Did it increase? If it is increased, why? Because if you did voter registration and people did double registration, if you cleaning it up, the number actually is supposed to reduce. If it increased, there must be a logical explanation for that. We need all of these things in time so we can ask these questions to get answers. But the delay, the continuous delay with no explanation until we put fire on their back is problematic. It's concerning, and it should concern you too as media folks.
The commissioner has said this is not legislated, it's not a law.
And report for the Justice Online and the as well. You spoke about scope of action. Can you just explain to us what will be your scope of action, and
every action will take. Every action will take. That if it's the controversial headlines you are looking for. I can understand. I'm a politician. I know all of these things. I know the questions when they're where they're going. The Commission has to speak to us. We are stakeholders in this issue. They have to speak to us.
For how long, sir?
The Election Commission will speak to us.
All right, finally.
I met one of the commissioners. He said he can answer certain questions. And because it's not within his authority. So we're with the chair of the board.
Okay, finally from my end, you are alone here. Are you expecting others to join you later on? That's the first aspect. The second aspect, lastly on the spoon to you said, when the NEC boss, when the chairperson appears before the Senate, she looks scaring, she looks jittering. What do you mean by that?
Don't you see her?
I don't see her jitter.
Okay, I got eye.
Okay.
I know when people are looking unsettled, especially all the time.
So I'm asking, who are others that you anticipate they're going to join you?
I said I will be here today.
Only you.
Interested Liberians will come.
Did you see any Miata? She came.
Come again?
Did you see any Miata family? She came.
Yeah, and the Miata family and others are already here. I came out to speak to the media.
For how long will you wait?
If you don't understand the magnitude of what's happening to this country regarding this election, then my waiting here should also concern you and should not matter.
Finally, Senator Dillon, day before yesterday on Spoon TV, the director for the data entry, Mr. Isaac Zad, talked to the media landscape and
well, that's the son.
Yes, sir.
Talked to the media landscape and explained how he was instructed by his boss to provide clarity as it relates to the electoral process. And in one of the exposés, he made mention about the voter roll that is now close to the authority to speak whether the voter roll numbers have been increased or decreased. And here you are explaining to the public that in your calculation, if you delete the multiple registration names, therefore the numbers should drop. And for in his exposé, he did not explain anything like that, but he was acting under the instruction of his boss. And his boss has also explained different things other than what he said. Do we actually foresee trouble and
so don't you now even see even the more compelling need why we need official answers commission through the chair? Don't you see? When you go to do registration of people, and you have to clean the registration sheet of double registration. When you do that, reasonably by common sense, the number should reduce. The number could likely increase too, but it should have logical explanation. So we are not here with closed minds. We are here with open minds. We have concerns, and we need those concerns to be addressed. And the Election Commission will address those concerns today.
Thank you. Thank you,
sir. Thank you always.
We still have time to chat with you.
Yeah, so.
So, folks, this is it. Senator Dillon representing the Unity Party and other hierarchies of Unity Party will be here today. Concerns being raised about voter rolls updates will also be spilled out. They want to hear from the National Elections Commission concerning the voter roll update. My name is Daniel Theophilus Cole, and I'm here for representing Cool 91.9 FM K News Online. Thanks. We will keep you up to date concerning every bit and pieces of information here this morning.